Hey everybody, it's Kevin Abbott from Barrel of Monks Brewing. On the perfect pair this week, I have at Anne Marie's Pizza in Pompano Beach, Florida. This is a place that has incredible pizzas, incredible pies. I'm a huge pizza fan. Strangely enough, this is the first time that we're getting a chance to feature any kind of pizza on the perfect pair, which is just criminal. But I'm down here, I'm having my Waypoint IPA to go with their hot honey pesto Roni. I think this pizza was actually made to pair with this beer. I don't think they might not have had it in mind, but maybe they had a premonition that sometime in the future there would be a really nice tropical IPA that would go with these ingredients, because you're talking about pesto on this pizza. Pesto goes so well with IPAs because of the herbaceous nature of an IPA. The hops themselves have an herbaceous nature, so it complements those flavors. It's got hot honey, which is both sweet and hot. There's a little bitterness in IPA, so the honey's going to balance that out. It's hot and spicy, and IPAs are made to go with spice. So there's so many great things going on here. The fattiness, the richness of the pepperoni that goes well as well with IPAs. So that's why I picked this pizza. That's why I picked this beer to go with it. And listen, this is all theoretical. Maybe I'm going to try this and it's not going to be perfect and I'm going to be wrong. It has happened in the past, but I don't think so this time. So let's go in here and do a little sip of beer. Waypoint IPA, lots of tropical fruit, a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of your background kind of citrus and herbaceous hops, but very, very minimal. So I think it's going to bring some of that out with the beer. I'm talking too much. Here we go. Sweet and spicy. There's so much going on in this pizza, and we'll talk about that first. You've got the kind of sweet style tomato sauce to go with the hot honey, but it gives you a difference, and there's acidity in there as well. There's different layers of sweetness and spice. The pesto is delicious. I love pesto. Let's go another bite. It actually kind of subtly mutes some of the tropical fruit aspects that come out of this Waypoint, because it's more of a New England style IPA, a little more of a hazy that has that tropical fruit feel. And you get more of the underlying earthy, piney, resinous hops that are there are coming out more, being supported by the pesto. The dish in itself, the fattiness, the richness, because there's this pesto sauce here, it's got some oils in it. Nice cheese, that kind of rich, fatty pepperoni. You need something that's going to cut through all that. And IPAs do a really, really good job of that. This is kind of a softer IPA. It's not as harsh. It doesn't have the harsh bitterness that a lot of IPAs do have. And I think that bodes well for this, because even though there's a little bit of bitterness to help contrast some of the sweetness, it doesn't overwhelm it. It doesn't dominate the flavor. Yeah, the flavors just meld really well together. This IPA just ends up being soft and pillowy and just washes down those kind of rich, fatty, full-flavored ingredients on the pizza. It's really nice. I would highly recommend, first of all, highly recommend this pie. I just love every ingredient in this. Once again, this was made for this IPA. It was also made for me. Absolutely fantastic. Waypoint IPA pairs really, really well with it. I can also see some other things pairing well with this beer, or with this pizza. I'd actually like to see my wit beer go up against it. It's a little bit lighter in body, but I think some of the flavors go really, really good with that as well. I could also see a triple going well with this, because you have those kind of spicy phenolic flavors that come off of the triple that could go with something like this. You're in luck if you're in this area. You can come by and have this pizza anytime. They also do deliver. They also are able to get this picked up for delivery, or come in and pick the pizza up. There's lots of options. This place is actually really fantastic. They've got an excellent wine list. Their wine program is big. They also do live music. It's a really, really cool spot if you haven't checked it out before. I highly recommend you come down, have a Waypoint IPA, have the hot honey pesto Roni, and enjoy. And we'll see you next time on The Perfect Beer. Cheers.